and not relenting on Anthony Joshua. So that's the reason for the weight loss, and that's what he's planning for. Another thing that Andy Ruiz Jr. stated that he promises to knock Anthony Joshua out for a second time in Saudi Arabia. He's going to be looking for the knockout. He does not want this going to a decision. He does not know what a scorecard would be if it goes to a decision.
What's
Since Anthony
good?
Joshua has a height and reach advantage, it probably wouldn't favor Andy Ruiz because the last time he went to a decision with a top-rated fighter like Joseph Parker, he lost a decision. He does not want this much at stake going to a decision.
Romero and Ryan Garcia.
With his fast hand speed, that if he gets Anthony Joshua and unleashes that extreme
Rocky Hogan, what's up?
he could be able to stop Anthony Joshua preventing a decision. So he is gunning for a knockout in this fight.
Peace and pugilism, brother.
In the initial fight, when Anthony Joshua was stopped by Andy Ruiz Jr., Anthony Joshua was not put to sleep.
Peace and pugilism.
4 times, and Anthony Joshua was stopped basically.
What's poppin'? Ryan Garcia, Romero, Duno. This going to be a hell of a fight. Willie Boy, slip and move. Peace and pugilism, baby. I don't got no brew today. Got my water and lemon. My gallon I got to finish up. Peace and pugilism. Damn, sciences. Heard Cillian White may be fighting, Dillian White may be fighting at the MGM in December. You hear? No. I heard he was coming back in December, yeah, but I didn't know it was going to be at the MGM. I heard he was aiming for December. They don't know who though, right? Hit the like button, both of y'all. Okay. I wonder who it'd be. Maybe Big Baby Miller. Maybe Big Baby Miller. Romero Duno. Andy Garcia. I mean, shit. Ryan Garcia. What's your thoughts? I've been watching, catching up and watching Romero Duno this morning. Arsenal FC Fan Club. Welcome to the Boxing Brew, baby. Peace and pugilism. Ryan Garcia. Romero Duno. Did you see Tank and Josh Cello on Twitter? No, I didn't. I gotta be on Twitter more, but I'm still, excuse me, tough call, but Garcia will have to show growth. Yeah, but Romero Duno, a hell of a tough ass fighter. 21-1. I meant to figure out who did he lose to first before. You know, but looked like he fights a lot like Manny Pacquiao from an orthodox position. A lot like Manny Pacquiao, but power. And starting out very, very similar to Manny Pacquiao, whereas a pressure fighter comes forward, he lunges with his punches, and he come in, boom, straight punch, lunges, have a hell of a right hand, overhand right, and a hell of a left hook to the body. A hell of a left hook to the body. So, but a lot of those things, he does get hit a lot. He will get hurt. You know what I mean? But he fights through it. He's a tough bastard. So he's definitely going to bring pressure on Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia definitely going to be hitting the button on him. So we're going to really see what Ryan Garcia got. Because this young boy is tough. Really tough. BoxRec. They only give him 3.5 stars on BoxRec. It's on the undercard. It's on the co-main. It's the co-main event to Canelo and Kovalev. But hardly not many people's talking about it. But this is going to be a fight, bro. Go watch Romero Duno's fights. All of them are wars. Watch the Juan Rodriguez fight. Fucking war. And Juan Rodriguez was giving him that business. You know what I mean? He stopped Juan Rodriguez late to the body. But he didn't stop him. The fight got stopped due to a cut from an accidental headbutt. But Duno also lunges in and is prone to get in headbutts during his fights with his fighter because he lunges in and to throw his punches a lot similar to like Manny Pacquiao. Ryan Garcia, I believe, is more polished skill-wise than Romero Duno, but Romero Duno has a lot of heart. So this is going to be an interesting fight. Garcia has the height, reach advantage. We're going to see if he don't know who has the power advantage, but we'll find out after this fight. This should be an awesome fucking fight, y'all. For real. And a lot of people are sleeping on this fight. See, Romero Duno, he lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he lost his 10th fight to Mikhail Alexeyev. Then, of course, he lost his 10. Then he won 11 straight after that. But Romero Duno, this is going to be a hell of a fight. He's 21-1. Ryan Garcia, of course, 18-0. So this is the toughest test for Ryan Garcia's career, by far. So, and your boy Duno, he fights for the Philippines. He's from General Santos, same place Manny Pacquiao from. What's up, Andy? We got to boost up this Ryan Garcia Romero Duno fight because this is going to be a hell of a fight, and many people are sleeping on it. I think this is going to be, the joint could be a barn burner, boy. JBL, Clip, Booth Tooth, what you talking about? I work Saturday night. Oh, okay, I work Saturday night, but I'll be damn sure on Daz and app. Yeah, for sure. Peace and pugilism, AED. Yeah, peace and pugilism. Yo, but this is a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? And also, let's talk a little bit about Josh Taylor versus having a unification match against old boy from Top Rank. What's his name? That just beat Homeboy. What's his name? Why damn, I had a brain fart. Who they trying to set up now? Josh Taylor versus who? Oh boy, Ramirez. Like I said, I thought that was my early fight of the year. Is in the top 10 between him and oh boy. They fought down in Texas. What's his name? Jesus, Hooker. I'm leaning to Ramirez versus Josh Taylor. If that fight is to happen, that unification undisputed match, I'm leaning to Ramirez for sure. That sucker is brutal. He made me a serious ass believer when he in that fight versus Hooker. Peace and pugilism, Sean Newton. Peace and pugilism. Thanks for coming to the Boxing Brew, brother. But who you got? Who do y'all picking? Ryan Garcia versus Duno. What's your picks? What's your ideas on the fight? I hope Sky Sports is doing a fight night on Saturday as not as lucky as you guys that have dancing. Yeah, man. I hope y'all should have something that would get all those fights though. Tough fight. Both guys are unproven. Far as who? Ramirez? Oh, you mean far as Duno and Garcia? I know Duno's been in some tough fights though. I think Romero has fought overall tougher competition than Ryan Garcia has. Because he's been in some wars already at 21. I've seen him hurt in fights multiple times. But the sucker the Filipinos is tough as fuck. That boy has a hard head. He doesn't swell. He has the bone structure, I guess, and the skin where he don't swell a lot at all. That thin skin. He don't get puffy. He don't swell. Even after he done take a hell of a beating for 8, 9, 10 rounds. So, Ryan Garcia, do I think Ryan Garcia probably has better training and coaches? Yes. Yes. Motherfuckers like Canelo in his corner. They both, of course, Duno is signed with Golden Boy as well. So, again, it's like a PBC thing. You got a Golden Boy fighting a Golden Boy fighter. See, all of these stables do it. But they probably using Duno. They probably expect Ryan Garcia to win this fight, using Duno to help him step up, get ready for the higher level competition. But Duno takes a lot of punches. It is a step up for Ryan Garcia. This is the toughest competition for him. And Duno has fought tough older fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's fought some tough, like if you watch that fight between Romero Duno and Juan, I just said it, is it Juan Rodriguez? Man, Juan Rodriguez was giving that boy the business. But Duno was giving him the fucking business too. They went to the scorecards. They gave it to Romero Duno. But that was a hell of a fight. And Romero Duno probably could have lost that fight. Real talk. He got a late knockdown on old boy. I think it called him Mazo. But I actually got it right here. It was a hell of a fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a freaking fight. I mean, I was like, wow. You know what I mean? I can only see parts of it. Only seen highlights, but they have like a ton of highlights. Juan Antonio Rodriguez. Watch that fight if you ain't seen it. Because that sucker was a barn burner. You know what I mean? For real. And Juan Antonio Rodriguez was 30-7. He fought Gilberto Gonzalez with 24-6. That was a hell of a fight. And Juan Rodriguez, veteran, he's a heavy warrior. So, you know, that fight, I'm just going to call that fight 50-50. I'm going to call that fight 50-50. I think Ryan Garcia is probably more polished, trained defensively and offensively than Romero Duno. But Romero Duno is getting tutelage from our boy Freddie Roach now. He's getting some tutelage from Freddie Roach, of course, by him being, I'm sure, a Manny Pacquiao understudy. And so, because he fights a lot like Manny Pacquiao, just from the orthodox position. That's going to be a hell of a fight. He's tough as fuck. If Ryan Garcia can take the body work from this kid, if he land one of those hellified left hooks to the liver that he be dropping these cats with, I don't know. We're going to see how tough Ryan Garcia is after this fight, though. Because Duno is going to push him. But he may could get Duno out of there. Because Duno is reckless. He's reckless, like Manny Pacquiao was early in his career. He can put Duno down if he touches Duno quite a bit. But Duno is going to take quite a few punches. So it's the question marks here. how the type of power that Ryan Garcia really, really has. We're gonna see it. Because if he could put Duno down, then Ryan Garcia got some crack. Because Duno can take, he has a hell of a chin. He gets rocked, but he don't go down. And he's very, very dangerous once he's hurt. He's dangerous, just as dangerous or more dangerous. I've noticed watching his 2 or 3 of his fights this morning. He's still very, very dangerous when he's hurt. Because if you start applying pressure and trying to get him out of there, that fucker will come up with an overhand right or a left hook to the body that will back your ass up very, very, very quick. I've seen him turn the tables in a fight, in a round, swiftly because of the power that he does have. So, again, I give Ryan Garcia the advantages due to the superior training he's probably received early on in his career and coming up. You know what I'm saying? But I give, so far, Duno the advantage as far as toughness. That's my call on that one. You feel me? I think Duno gets the toughness edge because for what I've seen from both of them, he's been more tested in a fight. He's been in trouble in multiple fights, and he's able to fight through them, and a lot of them, and still come out on top. So I'm gonna give him the toughness factor right now, and I have to give him that above Ryan Garcia because we haven't really seen Ryan Garcia in him struggle in a fight yet. At least I haven't. You guys tell me if somebody has given him a problem. So that is where I feel about that one. But a lot of people ain't giving the shit press. You know what I mean? They don't care about this fight. But guys, I'm telling you, I believe the Ryan Garcia Romero Duno fight could perhaps trump, as far as the excitement level, than the Kovalev and Canelo fight. Real talk. I think the Ryan Garcia fight is perhaps going to be Ryan Garcia, the Garcia Duno fight is perhaps going to be more exciting than the Kovalev Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like saying, I don't know what you're talking about, Mark, but let's wait and see Saturday. Yeah, probably going to be shocked. This fight is probably going to be, it's going to be a hell of a fight. And I like Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He got to show himself locked dog. He got to show himself to earn his respect. And he's fighting against the cat that he's that's going to make him, he's going to push him. Duno's going to push him. And we're going to see now. If he come and just blast Duno out of there, then the Ryan Garcia, we're going to have to elevate his status. If he blasts through this boy Duno, we're going to have to elevate his status, bro. Or he's going to elevate it now. People going to be like, oh, shit. Okay. Sean Newton, boxing in the house. The OG LDB Slayer, respect. Peace and pugilism, Chris Tion. Peace and pugilism, Johnny M. Peace and pugilism. Lock Dog, peace and pugilism, baby. Thanks for coming out. But I'm not convinced. He is sloppy. Yeah, he lunges. He is not as a polished fighter as Ryan Garcia. But like I said before you came in, I give him the toughness advantage, and the motherfucker can crack, especially to that body. His left hook to the body is vicious. And he is getting tutelage now from, a little tutelage from Freddie Roach, who's sharpening him up. Because he has a lot of holes on defense. He's a lot like, coming in the game fighting a lot like Manny Pacquiao. They're from the same city. I'm sure Manny was his idol, without a freaking doubt. He's fighting looking just like Manny Pacquiao did. Manny Pacquiao didn't have the best defense. He wasn't as tight. I mean, on none of that. He come in, he lunge in and try to overpower you with his power and punches and bunches. And that's exactly how Duno fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's but because he comes in with that firepower. He's sloppy, but don't get it twisted. He does, when he hits you, motherfuckers feel it. He'll get you out of there. That right hand, the left hook, and the left hook to the body. He has power in both punches, in both hands. So, you know what I mean? He will be, and he's hella tough. I seen him fight through trouble, fight through getting hurt, and then hurt the other motherfucker because they overextended themselves trying to get them out of there, and he turned the tables and buckled them back. So, motherfuckers, he's dangerous. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Like I said, this fight may be, what's up, the wise little goat? This fight may trump. It could trump Kovalev Canelo for its excitement. It is a double main card. So, you know, they want to put get Ryan Garcia out there. So hey man, it's something. Suleiman, peace and pugilism, baby. What's going on? Romero, Duno versus Garcia. Romero, Duno versus Ryan Garcia. Who you got? I know a lot of y'all probably ain't even watched Romero Duno fight. Have y'all? Have y'all seen Duno fights? Like I said, I ain't seen any till this morning, so that's the only reason why I'm asking that question. Was Ryan Garcia on that Mexican meat ever since going to work? Y'all tripping, man. Hey, I'm not going to put that on Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to put that on him, bro. You know what I mean? Never seen Duno watch his fights. And watch the fight, watch a few of his fights. Suckers, he's a tough bastard. He was getting pieced up by Juan Rodriguez, and he may have lost that fight, could have lost it, but he still stopped him late. After Ryan Rodriguez had all the momentum, was putting it to him, and it was a close fight. Could have went either way, but he still dropped that motherfucker late after he was getting punished. I was like, damn. Watch Romero Duno. You know what I mean? And he's gonna have such a big following once they get to know him. Oscar De La Hoya is a smart motherfucker for signing that dude and bringing him up. He's going to have the whole entire freaking Filipinos and Asia riding for him, just like Pacquiao. He going to suffer a loss here and there, but if Freddie Roach becomes his trainer, which is a good possibility, bro, he's going to be a superstar. They're going to turn Romero Duno into a superstar. And then we could probably see the battle between him and Ryan Garcia become like a three-peat. So what Pacquiao had with Marquez and actually the other boy that they fought 3 times, him and Marquez fought 2 or 3 times, they could build that with Ryan Garcia and Romero Duno. Real talk. I think that's how they're going to build both of these fighters up, especially Romero Duno. So I can expect to see these cats probably fight a few more times, a couple more times. It's a good possibility down the line in their future. All the coke eventually paid off for. Man, y'all crazy. Johnny M, you a nut. Popeyes the Cellar Man was eating Mexican spinach. I bet y'all didn't know that. You said in a few other fights? I watched his last night. Romero Duno, what's your take on Romero Duno, Tion? What you see in him? I see great potential. And you know, whether he got lost, you know, Pacquiao had quite a few losses early in his career. So that didn't stop him just because he's gonna have a whole fucking country just riding for him and the whole entire probably Indonesian region of the world, they're gonna be riding for Duno. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been in some barn burners, following the same type of similar path Manny Pacquiao did. Yeah, Suleiman's a nut, man. You get used to Suleiman. I had to give him a wrench just for his freaking banter. Thanks, man. Family heirloom. Yeah. War Shield Tomahawk. Yeah, I had to get this. I shouldn't say that. It's a family heirloom, but the first one, the original, got lost or stolen. This girl got it, but ex of mine. I ain't gonna say stolen, but I don't know. I think it was one of those things where we broke up and she held on to the shit, trying to bring it back together. But so I had to get another one made, identical. You know what I'm saying? Had to get another one, identical one made. So a little bigger though, because it's a family heirloom. Pass it down to my son, firstborn. What's what's y'all picks on the fight? Who I got? Canelo Kovalev. The next live after this, I'm gonna be talking about that. So come back in about, as soon as I kill this live, which would be about 30 minutes, because I just want to talk a little bit about Romero Duno and Ryan Garcia fight. I'm starting another live right after it, and I'm gonna ask a question in the heading, and we're gonna dive in on Kovalev and Canelo hard. Again, we're gonna dive in on Kovalev, Canelo. I'm gonna go live 2 or 3 different times today. Yeah, I'm going live in about, as soon as I kill this live, I'm going live again, talking about Kovalev and Canelo. Because I went live yesterday talking about it. I'm gonna go live all this week, Kovalev, Canelo. And I'm gonna do a little bit more for Ryan Garcia and Romero Duno to help those 2 young brothers out do something, because I like Duno, and I think Duno is gonna can be a rising star, big time. The way he fights, he needs to get polished up defensively, throw better combinations, but but in that fight, I'm gonna call that one 50-50. I'm gonna give a slight edge to Garcia though. I'm gonna give Garcia the slight edge against Duno, due to, I think he's due to advantages. I think he's more polished. I think Duno takes a little bit too much punishment, and Garcia, I think Garcia does have a killer mentality, and if he see you hurt, he's gonna try to get you out of there. But he cannot overextend himself against Romero Duno, because Romero Duno might catch him with something, and could be lights out. Could be lights out for that boy. So Ryan Garcia better be careful. I believe so. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure though. But yeah, Garcia got quick ass hands, and so he got the speed advantage there. But shit, I think he's gonna be able to tee off on Romero. I think he's gonna be able to get Romero in there. But if he's get too crazy with it, Romero's gonna catch that motherfucker, and he's gonna know it. So Garcia better be careful, because the thing is, Duno will throw 100 punches in a round. He fights. He's a Pacquiao mode. He will throw 100 punches in a round, and 80% of them joints are gonna be power punches. So, Slim, Ryan Garcia better be on defensive. He better be on point defensively. He better be on point. Because you don't want to get caught to the body by that cat with that left hook or that overhand right. Because the fight would change, shift on a dime. Real talk. I'm not, nobody, we don't really know. Has Ryan Garcia, after 18 fights, 18-0, how many knockouts do he got? Has he even went 12 fucking rounds? 18-0, 15 KO. So yeah, he's went 12. So he's young. The motherfucker's 21 years old. So I believe he got stamina. And the thing is, we gonna see it. The thing is, my question, I'm not even questioning his stamina. I'm questioning his toughness. Because this boy Romero is tough though. I mean, mentally, physically tough. He can, I've seen him in his fights, he can take a beating and keep coming. So, we'll have a, don't know yet about Ryan Garcia, I believe. You watching Nate Diaz and Master? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Nate Diaz for sure. Nate Diaz just went, and Nate Diaz just went off on, he just went off on everybody. Say again, like is he gonna leave UFC after this? Is something like that's going on where he might leave UFC? Said fuck all y'all motherfuckers on steroids, which he said before. He was talking about leaving UFC right after this fight. Yeah, Diaz is a motherfucker. He's good for build-ups. I mean, his cocky arrogance and shit, that motherfucker is good for build-ups. You know what I mean? Nate Diaz don't even eat meat. You don't have to. You don't have to eat meat. It's protein in damn near everything. The strongest animals in the world, the biggest, strongest, most powerful animals in the world are herbivores. They don't eat meat. A horse don't eat meat. Where did his power and strength come from? Same for an elephant, same for a freaking gorilla, same for primates, elephants, giraffes, deers, bulls, cows. They don't eat meat. So we eat recycled protein when we eating a fucking cow. Because all they eat is fucking grass. I don't eat a lot of meat myself. I'm mainly a pescatarian now. I eat a little bit chicken here and there. You know what I mean? Not much chicken though, more turkey. I eat more turkey. Not too much chicken, but it's hard to get rid of those jerk wings. But but I'm mainly like turkey. And because I don't even trust the chicken these days because it's all bullshit and steroids and cloned. But I mainly eat fucking turkey and fish. Yeah, I ain't going completely veganism because I don't fuck with tofu. I mean, I don't fuck with soy. I don't fuck with the soy at all. Fuck that. Too high in estrogen. I ain't eating nothing. I don't need no fucking estrogen. Or motherfucking testosterone. Lean beef? Yeah, I don't need no beef though. Your system can't break down red meats, you know what I mean? And the white meats like that. That shit, the human body's not meant. Your human body got 33 feet, give and take 35 feet of intestines. Far as canines and four-legged animals only got like 7-8 feet of intestines. So you got 33 feet of intestines, and you wonder why motherfuckers is getting colon cancer. I used to. Very, very young age. You know what I mean? To my teens, and then a little bit in the Air Force, Air Force team, but then that's it. So, but the yeah, no, I don't need, you don't need the meat for the protein, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's just a misconception just to sell that shit. You know what I mean? You'll live longer, healthier, leaner. You actually be more powerful without the protein. I mean, without the meat, especially red meat. I cut that shit back. I haven't ate pork in who knows how long. Pork or red meat, nah. Yeah, man. I try. I really am not in shape. That's just physics. That's what's just. I still got the. That's what, most of this shit's been built up from the first 30 years of my life, and I just stay, keep in shape. But I mean, I really am not in great shape. I just look like I'm in great shape. When I am in great shape, though, you can tell. I look significantly different as far as my body and everything. But I'm not in good shape. I just keep my weight. I try to keep my weight in check. Yeah, definitely my genetics. Great genes. But it didn't come from my father. The genetics came from habit and repetition built up through my uncles in boxing when I was since 5 years old and up. So, you're looking at somebody who was doing like, my uncles had me do push-ups ridiculously starting at 5 years old and in the gyms with them. So that's just, genetics are built through repetition and habits. You know what I mean? Pretty much. And a little bit of nature where you come from. But genetics is built, your genetic DNA can change based off repetition and habit that you train it on. And then you can pass that shit down. And if it kept going on, you create, then through generation, your kids do the same shit that you was doing, then you've shifted and changed your genetic trait. You know what I mean? You could do that. But your genetics is created through habits and repetition. And a lot of people don't understand that. So they be like, well, it's hereditary. Hereditary starts through a word I say, habitary. Hereditary is created through habits. You know what I'm saying? So I was just, my muscle density got created through my uncles working out very, very young age. My punishment was push-ups and everything I did. I'm already a warrior. I'm already a fucking warrior. I've been that. I was raised by 4 uncles, man. Raised by 4 uncles. 2 of them Golden Gloves champions, D.C., Maryland, Virginia. And Uncle Terry, Olympic tryout contender, candidate. He went there, could have made a team, fucked up. Yeah, my Uncle Terry. So, Enoch Wilson. Bad motherfuckers. Fighting is in my blood. Yeah, man. Yeah, just fighting is in my blood. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, and our family connection to Ray Leonard too. So, through in-laws, our family's connected to Ray Leonard. So my uncles always had that drive in boxing, inspired by him and all that shit. The whole area was at that time though. It wasn't just my uncles, but everybody. When Sugar Ray. That's why when you have a fighter, it was a wonderful thing. When you have a fighter out of the area, you can really see the effect it has in the whole region, especially when they become a superstar, because everybody, they become a behavioral icon. Everybody follows that behavior and that pattern and wants to box. And my uncles was no different, you know what I mean? So I came up in the gyms with them, you know what I mean? But I was just doing boxing. And later on, my mom put me in swimming, but the boxing hurt my swimming tremendously, even though I was on a swim team for quite a few years. But the swim, like I've said this before, the boxing hurts that. If you're going to be a swimmer, you don't be in nothing that's going to build dense muscle in your body, because it's going to affect your ability, your buoyancy in the water. You know what I mean? And already being a black person, our buoyancy is we're not as buoyant as white people. People who have, lesser melanin. So, I'm not saying that's good or bad, you know what I mean? But it makes, for us water sports, y'all more dominant in water sports. as far as us being more dominant in land sports because we can generate the torque and power burst due to denser bones and denser muscle. It's just physiology, not good or bad, not no knock on either side. It's just that how people's bodies can be more, a certain way where it helps them more in this particular sport, your physiology, you know what I mean? And then because a person's physiology, boom, boom, helps them better more in that sport. You know what I mean? So that's what people talking about. They're just athletic and all that. Yeah, you could be athletic, but your people don't think and learn how to compartmentalize how the body. Just because you're athletic don't mean you're gonna be athletic in everything. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it helps cardio tremendously. Yeah, I was on a high school basketball team, football for 1 year, but but like I said, if you building a lot of dense muscle sports, you ain't gonna do good in swimming. You ain't gonna be the fastest you can be. You need to be something that's just pure cardio and keep the leanest muscle you have, because that's what swimmers have, the lean muscle. You know what I'm saying? So they don't build muscle bulk. It's just lean muscle, but it still, it creates the wingspan and all that. Swimming is the awesome sport. Swimming is awesome. You know what I mean? But, it's good. A sprinter, marathon runner are athletic in different ways. Depends on what you're training for. True indeed. You know what I'm saying? But a sprinter, like a marathon runner would be a lot better if he wanted to ever convert to becoming a swimmer than a sprinter will be. You know what I mean? Because sprinters are building for muscle burst, torque, you know what I mean? Breakaway speed. A marathon is going for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? And so he don't need the bulk, because the bulk would drag him down in a long marathon run. You know what I mean? So you see they're always lean and slim. So they can convert to swimming. So a lot of youngins, I go to of course, because I don't live far from the Eastern Market pool where I was on the swim team at when I was young in elementary into junior high. I go there and talk to and the swim team was all black. So while I be saying stuff, and I look at a lot of them and I talk to them. I said, look, do y'all play any other sports? And they'd be like, yeah, I play football. I was like, well, don't plan on stepping to the next level, world championship level as a swimmer then. If you're going to be swimming, and I'm telling you, they're all black. The girls ain't got, the whole entire team is black. They bad motherfuckers though. They fast. But I'm like, they're young. I tell the youngins, like, if you want to be hit to the world level, to compete on the world level, and I mean really compete, not just get to the Olympics, but win it, you got to toss away any of the other sports that's going to make you put on bulk muscle. You got to toss any sport. You got to be specifically swimming, or you can go into long distance running. But you're going to be, if you want to do it, you better be specifically swimming, and that's it. Because any bulk you put on from the other sports is going to hurt you in swimming and your buoyancy, and you won't be able to float. Because I was on the swim team, but I can't float. I can barely float. And that's because my uncles fucked me up. Well, they didn't fuck me up. They didn't know. I later on know, and I preach it. But and the professionals of sports who really know the physiology and the body knows. But if they, I was like, the boxing and too much of the push-ups. I was a fucking my uncles, I'm a push-up fucking fanatic. I'm hitting I got the perfect push-up too, and that shit put bulk muscle on you fast. So, but all the fucking push-ups my Uncle Tommy had me doing for any fucking thing. You cross the street, so across the street, did you walk looking both ways before you go? No. Come here. Boom, 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 boom. Give me 25. The motherfucker 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, all that growing up. So I had so much muscle density. And I didn't even think about it till this white woman one time who was giving me a massage at a very young age. She was like, your fucking muscle density is out of this world. She was like, for your age, because I was like 17. You know what I'm saying? She was like, your muscle density is fucking ridiculous. And I was like, it is? I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize how really strong all them push-ups my uncles had me doing until I went out for football. What? I went out for football, and first time going out for football was 10th grade, and they had all of us lined up and shit, and that's how I knew all of us was lined up, and the coaches said he threw 185 on the motherfucking on the rack, you know what I'm saying? Just threw 185 on there, and everybody, man, it was like 100. Everybody was going out for the team, had to go in line see who could hit the rack. So for the football team, varsity, of course, because I wanted to be a running back so much, right? So, and I was good at Pop Warner and all that. So I was like, so they was like, everybody hit the joint, and motherfuckers was going that shit bigger than me. Mind you, this 10th grade, I'm about 155 pounds. You feel me? 155 pounds, 10th grade. So the motherfuckers hitting the rack was like struggling, big motherfuckers. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't gonna be able to get this motherfucker up not one time. You know what I mean? And I was like, job nervous. I was nervous, but I wasn't. I was curious. And so I was like, motherfuckers is hitting the rack. And motherfuckers, everybody, my friends, the motherfuckers, they couldn't get that shit up. And I'm like, oh shit. And mind you, this is the first time ever going to free weights. So, or playing with free weights ever. Because boxers, we was in a boxing gym. My uncle was totally against hitting free weights. It was just push-ups and fucking calisthenics. So came time my turn, I watched like 30 motherfuckers struggle. A couple cats hit it one time. Some hit it 2 times, but those was motherfuckers, you know, I'm smarter than a lot of them. I got under that rack, bro, the swear hand on my grandma. I was shocked. That's how I really didn't know how strong I was. I got under the rack, and I was nervous, and then I just said, ploop. And I was like, and I just started pumping them. 185, just pump it. I got up to like 15 times. I swear right hand on my grandma's life. I pushed that shit up 155. I hit, boom, boom. Motherfuckers just came up, bro. Motherfuckers, everybody, all motherfuckers, the varsity, motherfuckers 12th grade, 11th grade came up around like, you a cockstrong, skinny motherfucker. And I was like, I was in total shock. First time ever touching it, and I was just like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. The coaches said, I want to be a running back. The first thing came out the coach's mouth said, you going to be a hitter. He said, you like to hit. I was like, no, I want to run it back. Nah, you fucking hitting. I'm like, okay. Well, can I play both ways? Yep. But you primary defense. I was like, oh shit. I was like, well, I'm going to put linebacker. I was like, what? I was like, what? Coach, I'm fucking 155 linebacker? You're a linebacker. I was like, okay. I hit that pitch up like, I'm saying 15, but it was something like 10 or 12, and he just told me to stop. It was 10, 12, or something like that, between 10 and 15. Okay, he said, okay, that's enough. Put it down. You're going to be a hitter. Pass. You linebacker. I'm like, what? And I'm like, damn. Yeah, I pumped that shit up, man. Pumped that shit up. 16. 155. I pushed that shit up like it was nothing. I felt like I could hit like 20, 25 of them bitches of 185. Swear right hand to God. That's the first time I was like, God damn. And the motherfucker, my friends like, that nigga strong as shit. Don't fuck with Myron. But I was already boxing. Everybody, my skills was tight. So we was on that. But it was like, and then the other coaches, the wrestling coaches, then was trying to come, was like, yo, you want to wrestle? And I was like, no. Y'all motherfuckers got fucked up ears and shit. I be watching that shit. I don't want no cauliflower ears. Like, son, you should wrestle. I was like, nah, coach. You know what I mean? I'm not wrestling. No, boxing. I ain't wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I do some bondo, you know what I mean, which is a version of kickboxing, but I ain't fucking wrestling. Bro, I ain't had no fucking cauliflower ears and shit. Fuck that. You know what I mean? He's like, son, wrestle. They would say, wrestle. I was like, no, fuck you. I ain't wrestling for shit. Bro, I had so much blood on my heavy back, it looked like a Salvador Dali painting. Sucks wanting on hands to heal. Say what? What do you mean, bro? I had so many So much blood on my heavy bag. It looked like a sourdough. Well, sucks waiting on hand. Oh, no shit. I know. I know, bro. You know what I mean? And that's why some of the work I do, well, because my uncle, my other uncle, oldest uncle Pierre, had a construction, he has an artificial rock and water design company, making man-made, so we travel making man-made waterfalls, lakes, rivers, all that. Mainly waterfalls, rock features, streams, whatever, dope shit, right? And I had to work the, start young again. I went out with them and did it young, but I had to work the, shit. I had to mix. I had to work the mixer. So, because we, you know, you had to use a lot, pump and use a lot of concrete. And so I had to mix. And so I used to always have to put my hands inside the gravel and shit. If it was plugged, get it out of there with cement, you know what I mean? And so that shit just like, it used to bleach my hair and shit on my arms. But they was like, man, why don't you use no gloves and shit? Like, nah, because I want my hands to get hard. You know what I mean? Fuck book about them. I wanted leather skin. You know what I mean? So now cause I used to get that shit, and I didn't ever want to prevent that shit. I was like, so I used to work the mixer and work with concrete, and I would get cement burns, bro. I would get cement burns in my whole shit. So I have to go take a bath with vinegar and shit for the shit to heal up. You hip to that? You hip to that shit? Man, that's some old school boxing shit. My uncle's just like, man, go and take a bath with vinegar. You know what I mean? Because I got cement burns and shit. So that shit would be like, you know what I mean? But all this base started from first, you know what I mean? Yeah, first 18 years of my life, man. But it just started there, never lost it. Yeah, I don't want no cauliflower ears. But man, shit. And then halfway through the season, my mom said, no, you can't play, your grades is dropping. I'm like, oh shit. So my mom yanked me off the fucking team. And I was doing pretty good. I didn't start for varsity. Didn't start, but I was working my way to it. By at least by next year, they was like, you're going to start. Because I still had to get technique and shit, a whole bunch of shit down. But man, I'm cutting this joint off, 52 minutes, longer than where I fucking tomorrow wanted it to go. But hitting this shit back off, Kovalev, Canelo. I'm out. Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. Peace and pugilism. I'm coming right back immediately. Starting off a question I got to ask for everybody. When you hit the back bare knuckle, man, sometimes your hands bends back and all that shit, no doubt. You can get carried away. You can get injured, but once you get the hang of it, your accuracy, punch flow strengthens. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I was hitting that shit young, but you know, my uncles wanted to build up my chest and my body for boxing. So they used to go to my body all the time, my chest and my body. That was my punishment. I did get whippings from them. They would just go to my body. So they'd throw combinations. 3, 4 punch, 5 punch. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, motherfucker, all my friends in the neighborhood was like, God damn. Motherfucker, they trying to kill you. I was like, but it's crazy what you get brainwashed into. You know what I mean? And if it starts at a young age, you know what I mean? To everybody, it looks like it's abuse, but to you, you just get conditioned, mentally conditioned, learn behavior, huh? Yeah, I mean, well, they ain't hit me to my face. No, they only to the body. They hit there, building that shit up. So they ain't fuck me to the face. Nah, they ain't do that. I had to go to school the next day. The teachers be on their ass, but they're like, "Who beat the fuck out of you?" But yeah, but you know, all my friends looked at this shit. Was like, "Damn, your uncle do that shit." And they would tell their parents, like, you heard your uncle's abuse. You're like, no, it's not abuse. It's just, it become nothing no more. It's like, you know what I mean? When you get conditioned to the shit. But everybody else thought it was abuse. Like, nah, my uncle's just building me up to be tough, to handle body blows and shit. Saying you did that to them, lump up them faces with your combos. Saying you did that to them, what you mean? You did that to them? Shit. I'm cutting this out, coming back over left. Canelo.